This is the Scrap Metal Commodities Recycling and Economic Report by Benlee Roll-Off Trailers and Scrap Haulers, June 25, 2018. Last week, prices and economic reports were mixed. U.S. steel production fell slightly, but we remain positive about production increasing in the coming weeks, especially due to tariff protection. Oil rose $4.25 a barrel to $68.58. OPEC and Russia agreed to reduce their targeted production cuts, which means a small increase in production. Despite the increase, prices rose on solid demand. As a country, we need to use less oil and pump more of it. U.S. oil production was no change, staying at the new record high of 10.9 million barrels per day that was reported 2 weeks ago. High prices and reduced pumping costs continue to bring higher U.S. production. Iron ore fell $1 to $66.50 a ton on a good balance of supply and demand. Scrap steel, number one heavy melt, fell slightly to $333 a gross ton on little news. Markets remain stable, and Nucor's DRI plant is down, so prices could remain stable in the coming weeks. Hot-dip galvanized steel remains stable at $11.90 a ton on good demand and as tariffs are holding, which will allow higher U.S. prices. Copper fell a big 6 cents to $3.08, now down a huge 20 cents in the past few weeks on global trade concerns. The 5-year copper chart shows prices are back to where they were about 9 months ago, mainly on the worries of trade. Copper inventories were little changed on the tariff news and nervous markets. Aluminum was down about a penny to 97.8 cents, so like copper, it is off a lot in recent weeks on these trade concerns. Aluminum LME inventories fell again and are approaching yet new 8-year lows on good demand. President Trump doubled down his trade message yesterday by tweeting, "The United States is insisting that all countries that have placed artificial barriers and tariffs on goods going into their country remove these barriers and tariffs or be met with more reciprocity by the USA. Trade must be fair and no longer a one-way street." May sales of previously owned homes in the U.S. declined 0.4% month over month to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 5.4 million, from a downwardly revised 5.45 in April. Year on year, existing home sales are up a nice 5.6%. May's housing starts continued their 9-year climb, hitting an almost 11-year high of 1.35 million. This is the highest since July 2007, with a major rebound in the more economical multifamily segment. Starts in the Midwest surged 62.2%. Overall, great news for the economy. The U.S. Manufacturing Purchasing Managers Index, a solid indicator, still shows solid growth, but at the lowest increase in 7 months, with delivery times and vendor performance the worst in 11 years. The shortage of transportation capacity is causing bottlenecks in the economy and slowing the economy. The U.S. Composite Purchasing Manager Index fell slightly, but with 50 being growth, 56 is a strong number as expansion slowed in many markets and price and cost pressures are increasing. Wall Street's Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 24,581. The average remains high, but it has clearly lost the upward drive we have seen for the past 9+ years. Safety remains number one to us at Benlee. We developed a low-cost but effective hoist-up strobe light that flashes in the driver's rear mirror as the hoist goes up. It is now standard on all our trailers. Call us to buy them for your older units. As always, feel free to call or email me with any questions, and we hope all have a safe and profitable week.